Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Nigga Short, and today we are here to finally, child, we are here to finally recap all of Baddies East and my personal feelings why I think it might have flopped. Baddies literally been going on for over 40 days and 40 nights. It's been a lot of stuff that has happened and Baddies are still filming, but that's okay. We're here to finally recap the craziness of the season. Also, my voice, it may go in and out. It's been a crazy weekend. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys send my way. I really do appreciate it. And the best way I feel like we should go about recapping this season, I'm probably just gonna go by each girl that was on the show and just do my thoughts. This video might be all over the place because y'all know how I am, but this season was all over the place, so gotta stay true to brand. But y'all, without further ado, let's just jump straight into this video.
I thought I knew you.
So Baddies East is the fourth installment to this whole Baddies franchise on Zeus Network. You know, Baddies is something that's very popular. A lot of young women, they want to be baddies. Well, not just young women, a lot of younger women, older women, middle-aged women. A lot of new people dream is to be a part of this franchise. Now, although a lot of thousands of people auditioned for this show, they only picked, what, 15 girls? First of all, I feel like it was too many girls. It was too many girls on this season, too many people to try to keep up with. Not only was it too many girls, but too many like influencers and people who already think that they're international superstars under this rim, under this project of Baddies East. Who do I even want to start with? First of all, so I guess I'll start with Stunna Girl, because Stunna Girl, I've already did a video on her talking about the downfall of Baddies and why she was removed from the show. Stunna Girl quit the show, and not only did she quit the show, but she started exposing a lot of the craziness that goes on behind the scenes. I'm not gonna say she spearheaded this movement, but once I saw her talking about like Liam Palmer and Natalie and Scotty and them sleeping around, a lot more people have been coming out stating their experiences with this network. So because of that, they literally dropped Stunna Girl like a bad habit. She was featured in like the first episode, but they cut her little intro out. They cut her out the intro. She wasn't in the photo. Like, they cut ties with Stunna Girl. And Stunna, not to say like you're doing bad per se, but you kind of see like how the fans, they're so short-sighted, they just kind of moved on, because they were like on your side. They were like, oh, Stunna Girl, the show is gonna be boring without her, but then eventually they just kind of moved on. And the last time I heard of Stunna Girl, she was calling Sierra an old whore because she wouldn't clear the reference to her track. I don't know, but Stunna Girl doing her thing. Cool. Next up, I'm gonna talk about Sia. Honestly, girl, I really don't understand why you decided to go on the show. You was there for all of, what, 2 seconds? From what the fans was saying from when they first announced that you was gonna be on the show, they really was confused as to why you was on there, because, what, she was on a BET show? But she was doing good for herself without Zeus. So maybe you was bored, maybe they offered you a good amount, maybe it was like, hey, I ain't doing nothing, but she went on there, and the only thing I remember is when Chrisean, little badass, gonna call that girl out her name.
So she is the first, like stud coming to the show.
Why you saying like that?
And you ain't go to the reunion, you ain't had nothing else to do with Zeus. Like, you really could have set this out, unless it was just a quick little payday, in which we gonna go with that, but I don't know, I don't think it was for you. But like, she left so quick and left so abruptly, like, they had just got into their destination. 1 second we on the bus with her, and next second, like, she just gone. We in the house and she gone.
Know what type of an emotional toll this would take on my mental health. I was looking forward to the journey with these girls, but I also know what needs to be done for me. So I gotta make sure I'm good, yeah, and I can't do this process on camera. So I'm making a conscious decision to exit the show.
But they said her and Biggie had a little something going on. I said, I'm scared of y'all.
Biggie's baby, post that Biggie gay. Can you stop? Oh my God. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Fuck me. Fuck me. And just like that, I'm ready for that. I gotta get this makeup off. What are you looking at? Cause who you sending that to? I'm not sending that to nobody. Why are you talking shit? It's real intimate. I don't like it. Do you like my outfit? I love it.
Next up, I'm gonna talk about Vicky, because Vicky, I'm not gonna lie, I said it before, I said it again. I understand that you have reinvented yourself, and I understand that you want to go for a more Christian approach. That's cool. I just don't understand why you felt like you had to go on Zeus Network to try to push that message out there. As a Christian, that is true. You're supposed to preach the gospel, but you're also supposed to love and accept whoever you come in contact with, because that's just what Jesus did. So I don't understand why you felt like you had to go on Zeus Network to try to force that down somebody's throat. That's just not them. That's just not what they practice. If that's the case, face, vote Vicky. I said it before, I said it again. You have your own platform. Like, not for nothing, you went viral for clout chasing, trying to pretend to be black and saying the N-word. So you went viral in that aspect and you already have your own platform. Just me and you speaking, right? Me and you speaking. If you wanted to spread the gospel, why couldn't you just start your own daily devotion practices on your page? You know, you have 3.7 million followers on Instagram. Why couldn't you just start conversations there? Why couldn't you just decide to start your own Christian podcast or do your own personal testimonies on your own YouTube channel? Of all the networks and of all the podcasts, why is it that you feel like you had to go to Zeus Network to try to preach that message? I'm not judging. I'm just trying to ask for clarification. Because it's just a thing of, why am I in hell trying to preach the gospel? It didn't make sense to me. The only sense it made to me is that clout is a hell of a drug. And the message, I'm not gonna say it didn't matter to you, because I do think to a certain degree you believe what you're saying. It's just that clout is a hell of a drug. And the only way to keep the Woe Vicky name going is to assert it with clout. You notice how after the season, after she got off the show, she went back to vote for Trump and hanging with, you know, Hispanic people.
Trump 2024. Free Trump. Free my Akadum.
From Latinos in the house.
He was giving out $1,500 a week. Take you to my house in Linux every week. Free the kids. Free the kids. Not Biden trying to make transgender kids. Free the kids. We need Trump back.
I know that's right, baby. Bring us back. Bring us back.
And Trump love Jesus.
Let's do it.
Period.
Latinos.
Trump 2024. Trump 2024. Trump. Trump. Trump was out for $10. Fruit $10. Gas $7. When Trump was in president, he was giving us $1,500 each. Yeah,
it's the same antic. That's why I can't feel sorry for y'all, but never feel sorry for a girl like that. Because this is the attention you were seeking. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that meme when you was, I used the hell out that meme. And then after that whole brawl in that situation with Marsh and them jumpy, what you say? That was a little fun.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a little fun. That was fun.
I don't know, it's other ways to preach the gospel, and there's other ways to preach that gospel to a crowd that's welcoming to it. If you're going to Jesus love you while people is scrapping, you're not going to preach the gospel, you're going to be a troll. And you get what you reap, but hey, well, Vicky, I guess the check was worth. Chrisean Rock was also on this show, but she had to leave early because she was pregnant. I really don't have that much to say about Chrisean. What did she do? She did try to get Vicky and them beat up by her sister Tesehki, in which we'll talk more about that when we get to Tesehki. But as far as Chrisean herself, I really don't have much to say about her. I done already did my videos and antics on her. She didn't have the baby. It's been all types of things, but oh my God. I keep saying I'm not gonna do another part to that whole Blueface and Chrisean storyline, but it's like so much stuff happening. She done linked up with the baby mama, they besties. And then she done went and got this tattoo back of this man. Clout is a hell of a drug. Also, Chrisean had her friends Janet and Marsh jump her sister. Chrisean was mad at her sister that she wouldn't fight them girls.
I'm really sorry.
Slap that,
Bro, please, I'm really sorry if I did not mean to lie to her. I promise you.
She's fragile, bro. I'm not a I give a both of them at the same time. It's not worth it, bro.
So she had her sister get jumped, and they literally showed up the next day to fight Tesehki one-on-one. All three of them popping up, looking like the Cranker sisters from Ed and Eddie. And Chrisean knew her friends were gonna get beat up.
Well, my friends go ahead, but my sister's bigger than them, so hopefully they got some mace or something.
And Tesehki had to teach them, and they went out really sad. So that's the people who didn't stay long. Let's get into like the people who stayed majority of the time. All right, let's talk about Miss Nun, Natalie Nun. Even if my name was Natalie Nun, these bitches still couldn't check me. That's where to Chanel, ain't nothing to see. Bitches on TV channeling me. How could you confide me from a soul last week? From Red Movie to Chunky. Look, I couldn't be mad at you, Natalie, girl. If Nicki name dropped me too, y'all will hear from me, girl. I'ma let you have your mama with that one. You know, Natalie is not going nowhere. She gonna remind you every 5 seconds. This is her show. Did Natalie get on my nerves this season? I can't really remember. What I will say, because it's fresh on my mind, I know a lot of people are trying to say that E.T. should have ran up on Natalie. E.T. had every right to run up on Natalie because Natalie be acting so clueless. When E.T. was like, you set her up, Natalie, you did set her up. It may not be the way that E.T. is describing with that boy, but Natalie knows exactly what she was doing, bringing that girl onto the show. Natalie has this thing, I like to say, she has to mirror a thing. You know, she really does not have a person. Well, I'm not gonna say she doesn't have a personality of her own. It's just that who she is, her personality, she really doesn't like herself. She's a really insecure girl. So she always has to mirror whatever is around her at the time in order order to feel safe or thrive in the society. She was going for the oxygen network, and we saw her. Yeah, she was the valley girl because she had to mirror that because that was her environment. That's how she had to feel safe.
And my watch matches. And other than that, I'm just down here rocking out, like hawk out. Just kidding. Rocking out like a rock star in my store.
Yeah, she is gonna mirror this baddie and black girl personality because that's what she feel like is the trend, and that was make her feel safe.
I'm a real psycho crazy bitch, like I go dumb. You bitch.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What's up?
Check that bitch.
What's up?
Yo, cheers to that, Nat. Cheers to that, chin check.
If you ever notice, whenever she go live with Chrisean Rock, she's always like, yeah, Let's say Chrisean to say something, I don't like you. Yeah, I don't like you either. Yeah, we finna beef.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you either. You left. You left. And you be starting shit. You know you do, but I like that for us. I love that. You said I'm pregnant this season, I'm an instigator. You sure the did. You did your big.
First of all, I ain't instigated.
Yes, you did.
And Camila was a sweetheart. Why are you painting her as the?
Your sister's a sweetheart too. I love her. Oh, I love her.
She is what she want to be.
Camila is what she want to be too.
I love her out on the
And I let it out of Camila, my BGC sister.
No, you're just weird, bro.
You're weird too. And you're weird too. You're weird too. Weird. Very fucking weird.
Like she's just mirroring what's in front of her because that's all she knows. But when it comes to Natalie, I don't think she's a stupid girl. I think she plays stupid, which is stupid.
Yeah, she the smartest lady in the room, baby. That's not necessarily true now, even though she...
But Natalie was dissing that ET girl at the audition only to see that ET could possibly be an asset because all the fans was talking about her and adding her in the comment. She switched it up completely. Now it's, oh my gosh, we got ET, this my sis, we gonna put you in house.
Bring in our first replacement for Baddies.
Right now?
Now y'all know me. I would never bring in someone's enemy. The fans have been going crazy for you. They have been going crazy for your ass in the motherfucking comments. Mind you, you're also a baddie, so you deserve to be here. Our first replacement! Capricorns are actually really giving people.
It's okay, this birthday I'm gonna give you something.
What?
I'm gonna get you something.
No, oh my gosh, I didn't
love
hear
you though.
You don't have to give me anything.
I know I don't.
What you did for me is you did your big one on Baddies East. I'm actually really, matter of fact, let me put my phone down because I know as an executive producer and your guys' boss, all of you girls always feel like, I gotta try to hurry up and get my moment to talk to Natalie off camera. Like, no, I mean, just about whatever. I haven't had this moment to tell you that you came in guns blazing, number one. Number two, you were so easy to work with. You have not complained one time. I love that. I hate complaining people. I'm telling ET how amazing she was this season, Rollie. You were just so appreciative. You always said thank you. Even on our Sunday Fundays, you just stopped and you'd be so drunk and look at me like, thanks, Nat, for taking us out today. Like, so sweet.
But then when the investment went left, she realized ET was not an asset. Yeah. She stopped messing with the girl. It showed up in every way. She stopped messing with the girl, and ET picked up on that.
Emphasize that point a little bit more. Natalie knew what all this girl has done all season. She knew she ran up on T. She knew she threw that water on Smiley. But from her point of view, it's like, girl, you don't have to give me nothing. You went up on Baddies East. Like, she's thinking like, oh, the fans are gonna eat this up. And it turned out that ET became one of the most disliked person on this show. So in retrospect, it's like we really don't have much use for her. So now we're just gonna start cutting ties for her. And if you notice, ET was not invited to stuff. Like, ET wasn't invited to the Bad vs. Wild. ET wasn't invited back to host the audition. Mind you, this is before that reunion, right? ET, her ties with Zeus was cut off because the investment was not followed through. And ET picked up on that.
That's why at the reunion, girl, you think you slick. Because the fans switched up on her, E.T. was not an asset anymore. I had it worked in her favor. Yeah, she would have been E.T. son, let's go. We finna go to the basketball game. E.T. son, we finna go. But it didn't happen that way. But I feel like, Natalie, you know TV, like you know what it is. But see, this is another thing, right? When it comes to people mirroring stuff, they have a specific script. Like I just feel like she has a script that she go by in her head. If you notice, every reunion, Natalie came in like fight clothes, because I think, yeah, I'm finna fight, I'm finna be a baddie, but this reunion was not like that. Natalie came cute. Okay, she came to her little hair, she came to her little makeup, she came to this. She was not expecting that. While she was mute the whole reunion, that was not supposed to happen. It caught her off guard. When E.T. ran up on her and had her tumbling, it caught her in a way like, hold on, what? She was stunned. She was stunned because she thought this season she was good. So when people was on Twitter talking about stuff, I'm not gonna lie, seeing Natalie quiet, it really made me feel bad for her. It didn't pull in not one string in my heart, because it's like, Natalie, this is just the fruit of your labor. These are the consequences to your action. Anything E.T. was ever gonna put her hands on you. She did. It was different when it was Rollie, because it made sense. They've been arguing. It was different when it was Scotty. It made sense. It was brewing. This little girl coming from the side, running up on me, to her, it just didn't make sense. So E.T. kind of has to go, because like you pulled her whole card. Like you get props, but it's like she's not gonna hire her back. Now, to be fair, I do want to say, you know, to the other girls, they can say up and down that they don't care about Natalie, they don't care about being her friend, but they do care about being their girlfriend. They do want to be in the in crowd with her. I noticed how all them girls on that stage, they was coming for Natalie, but in the same breath, why you don't call me? Why you don't check up on me? Why you want to know why? Because they want to be in the in crowd, because they see how the perks that Natalie is getting. And let's call it spade to spade. They want to be in Natalie in crowd. That's why Biggie felt hurt. Girls like Natalie Nun, you can't take her serious. You gotta just take her like she's just a troll. She's a troll. She's good at what she do. She's been doing it for years. Eventually, everything will come to light. But hey, we're not eventually just yet. All I know is she's gonna come back. She's gonna say baddie, baddie, shot clock. And her little song, it wasn't good. Like her verse wasn't good. But that little bar, welcome to baddies, everybody whooping everybody. Welcome to baddies, everybody whooping everybody. I can't make music now that I'm pop. That was cute, but I ain't Natalie. That's all I gotta say. Who else we gonna talk about? Let's talk about Smiley. Oh, Smiley made her debut to the Baddies World this season.
What's up, it's your girl Smiley, Miss Jordans and Diamonds. You already know I'm coming from Miami-Dade County, 305. You know how we taking over. I'm
not gonna say too much about Smiley because I already did a separate video on her, but can I just say, we can keep it real, right? It's a safe space. I don't need this no more. This is a safe space. We can just keep it real, right? That girl be lying. I do feel like that girl be lying. That girl just got lying energy to her. I can't explain it. Like, I can't explain it, but it's just like whenever, and I'm not saying the stuff is right that they did to her. I'm not gonna say that because it's just like, that would be unfair if everything is true. But it's just like, we have to look at your track record. You're just a big troll. The way that we was introduced to you was to some people on Instagram and stuff like that. You was talking nothing but cash mess. Like you was just saying, I'ma run this house, I'ma whoop Mariah, I'ma do all this. Like you were being a troll.
Bitch, I got your motherfucking chain, hoe. Got your motherfucking wig, hoe. Got your wig, hoe. Got your wig, hoe. I got your chain, hoe. Got your wig, hoe. Got shit snatched. Yeah. She missed her little fake chain. Her little fake chain. Her little fake chain.
Oh, you got Natalie name tatted on you, and then you tell everybody you got ties to the black market.
A lot. I'm tied in with the black market.
Okay.
So I can get anything.
Phone numbers
and I can get anything I want.
So it's like your reputation is showing me that you're a liar and you're a scammer and you'll do anything to be seen. And it don't make it no better that it's a video you on the internet while you're saying the N-word, but you're saying how it was a skit that went viral and you're telling people like it was a fake. I was acting.
So let me tell y'all something. Okay, so I did the video. No, it was not real. It's fake. It's called motherfucking acting. Thank you. I know I'm good at it. But let me let y'all know something. If you with that nigga, tell him to call me, bro, because the feds and shit and just got involved and they trying to snatch my son, and I got 24 hours to let these people know he alive. Tell him to do a video that he's live and it was a fake video and send it to me, bro, because I'm not with this shit.
That's why I say your reputation is important, because it's kind of like the boy who cried wolf. If you come out all the time and you're known for just lying or you're known for just clout chasing or scamming, if that's what your reputation becomes, well, when we're in a situation where we aren't telling the truth, people are not going to believe you because you are known to just be a troll and a liar. And that's unfortunate, but we have to be very mindful of reputation and the seeds that we plant. If you come onto the scene lying, and the chances where you are telling the truth, nobody's gonna believe you.
You can't be surprised when you go on there and weird stuff. Remember I said you can't be surprised when you say I'm on demon time and then be confused when the demon come home to collect. And I just feel like as a woman, you know, I can't, just from hindsight, as a woman, and walk with me with grace as I ask this question, because I don't know, but as a woman, how do you have a miscarriage? Pertaining if it's true, how do you have a miscarriage and still want to be in this environment? How do you still want to be around people that cause this much stress and harm to your body to miscarry your child? I don't think Baddies is the setting that you need to be. I think you need to return home and be around loved ones. And well, I get it, clout is a hell of a drug. You want to be on the show, but we have to prioritize. That's just poor decision making. As a person, how do you allow a network to, if this is real, how do you allow a network to exploit you at your most vulnerable moments when you're having a seizure and still want to beg and kiss their ass to be a part of it? I don't get that. How do you allow a house to just like gang up on you and just jump you for a chain that you did steal and then just be so easy, I'ma drop you? Her Mariah Lynn is cool.
I heard this was looking for me. Bitch, here I go! I'll settle this once and for all.
Yeah, y'all haters is mad. You know the vibes. We back outside. You did?
All right.
Yo.
Because you just want to be my friend. So we going to be cool. And
That's right. Yo, we good. Just know that. We straight.
Okay.
You feel me? She want to be my friend.
No, boy. No, bitch. You want to be my
She want a picture.
And that be the weird stuff I be seeing. Like I don't use weird, but that's weird. I know what y'all be saying.
I'm not saying they can't be on a grown woman or be grown, but I just feel like a grown person would be in that situation to begin with. However, what I will say, I think a grown person will understand, look, we need to establish some boundaries because we done fought and disrespected each other and crossed boundaries for a whole season. After all of that, we're not about to be buddy, we're not about to be kikiing. Like, I'll date it, I'll be cordial, I'll be what it is, but I need 50 feet from you. You don't have to be in my circle, and that's okay. You don't have to be friends with me. We just fought. We just got into it like real bad. We just did like some crazy, horrendous things to each other. If it's true that she did have a miscarriage, y'all just jumped her. It's okay to be like, I don't want to be your friend, and I don't want to be good with you. We'll drop it. But hey, we're not about to be walking down the street holding hands, kikiing.
Hey, if I'm wrong, you know, I don't know, but she just gives lion energy. She just gives like that person in high. You remember that girl in high school that just it's like, why is something always happening to you? You know, something is always bad happening to you. I don't know. I don't trust the girl. We gonna leave it at that. Hey, Smiley, if you like it, I love it. Who next? Let's be honest. Let's talk about Mariah Lynn. I ain't got much to say about Mariah Lynn. She's an international superstar.
I'm an international star, baby. I have gold records, baby. Let me take myself out of that Mariah Lynn international superstar mentality.
Well, let me not say that. Let me not act like I don't be at the gym. Let's get physical. Let's get physical. Let me stop. But I think Mariah, she's just another one of them girls that just, you know, from VH1, don't really have no more motion, don't really have nothing going for them. I'm finna pop up on Baddies. What she do? She fought Smiley dang near the whole season. Then what she do? If you come for my family.
Come and turn up, bro. My family. That's my family.
Like, girl, go take you in the leave. I know your head is. And Mariah was another one of them girls. Like, whenever I be like, they look like they need a Pedialyte, Mariah just look dry. Like, not for nothing, you know. I'm not gonna say Mariah is an ugly girl. She's always been a girl that just kept herself up. But it's just like being around that energy. She just looked tired. She said she gonna be back. I don't know, Mariah. If you like it, I love it, but I don't know. Let's talk about Sky. Not DJ Sky, but just regular Sky. Now, Sky, I think Sky was one of the most likable girls this season because she really didn't do too much. But it was kind of funny to me because I was like, I'm realizing how I'm literally seeing an age shift with people I'm, you know, watching these shows with. People are saying stuff like, oh my gosh, look at Sky kids. Like, we know Sky got kids. We know Sky that don't take care of her kids. Let me tell you something, Sky from Black Ink Crew, we know Sky.
If I'm feeling angry about something, I cannot hold it. You're gonna respect me.
Chill out. Y'all
Finding my own ride. Out of here, bum ass. Come on, let's go outside. Go outside for what? We're gonna fight. You bum ass bitch. You wanna go? Hello? What you trying to do? That's what you're gonna do? I just got on this TV. When I first started on this TV, it wasn't even giving me nothing like that. It was coming for lunch. I was working at Macy's. I swear to God, like I ain't never had no like real ass life.
That's some bull, bro.
So yeah, we know Sky. I think she saw this as an opportunity. Once again, Black King crew ain't really doing it like that. VH1, when I hear they don't pay these stars like that for real. So here comes Zeus offering a check. She went on there with some grown, mature energy. Like she wasn't just like hard and fight. She didn't fight at all this whole season, which is that a first? Is that a first for someone to not fight the whole season? I don't know. But she really had like motherly instincts to her. Like when she was taking care of Smiley.
Zeus team got everyone together, everyone worked together just to help someone, and I thought that was so beautiful to witness. I'm over here fanning shit, I'm hot, I'm not mad, it might look like I'm mad, but I was just hot as hell.
When she had that talk with Vicky, like, look, love, like, let's just call it what it is.
You know, you hear me throughout here saying through the grace of God for everything. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta praise him in every name that you feel. Sometimes it's just tough times, and you know it was a lot going on, and even though you speak in the name, it was just a tough time. Time and place for everything, but it is what it is. Also understand, just people receive things differently at different times.
Well, I think you could look at her and it could be a fly, and she gonna want to square up with that fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this is what I'm saying.
But the Bible says do not be easily offended.
And the Bible says don't judge. So when you're coming from a space of feeling like it's judgment to your fellow brother or sister, you understand comments have been made in previous. We all do that. We're human still. But in the same breath, sis, when we come and we're bringing, we take accountability for how you might have made someone feel.
She did seem a little off at that reunion, but hey, for the most part, Scott, she had a good season. Now, let's talk about some of the girls that I really want to dissect for a second. One being Camila. Now, Camila, I'm not gonna lie, girl, I feel like you shouldn't have went on the show, and I told you not to go on that show. I said in the video, I said, Camila, don't go on that show, because when Natalie said, oh, I would love to have Camila on my show.
Is there any bad girl from like a past season that you would love to have on the next one?
Yeah, like I keep feeling like there's this love-hate relationship with me and Camila, and everybody wants to see Camila come back because they think she's gonna beat my ass. Hey girl, come join Baddies. I would love for you to come on my show. Period.
I said, she trying to pull your whole card. And I said, how's she trying to pull your whole card? She trying to play with you. Because, you know, for the most part, Camila is just known for being one of the baddest girls of BGCA. You know, and a lot of times fans have been saying, oh, Natalie wouldn't act like this if Camila was on the show. We can't wait to see Camila go on the show and whoop Natalie. So Camila goes on the show. They do get into it. They have a fight. They have a little scuffle. But then after that, that's it.
I know you have 3. I respect that. And I'm a mother too. So I'm saying right now, we've had our differences. We fought them out right now. Couldn't believe it.
You already know I ain't scared. I ain't never ever said you were scared.
Exactly.
The
I never
fans
said you. The fans
came and put us together and make us fight.
And look, I'ma squash it. I'ma squash it. Let's go. Let's get this money. Oh, that was so beautiful.
Let's get it, girl.
Get ready. Badass.
Next thing we see, they kissing. Next thing we see, oh, Natalie, that's my sister.
I love you, and I just want you to know that this is sisterhood that's gonna last forever, and I hope that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can make it to go more, because honestly, this is not fake. I don't got time for the fake shit.
It's just the hype with Camila went down. It just wasn't a need for her on the show anymore. That ender for Natalie Nun that they thought was in Camila just wasn't there. And I would hope not. Camila, not only did she just have a baby, girl, you're married with 3 kids at 37. That dog that drive in you from BGC8, which aired like what, X amount of years ago, it's not there anymore. And I wouldn't expect it to not be there anymore. I was like, Camila, I don't think you should go on the show.
And I know what some of y'all may be thinking, like, oh, they on their grown woman. But see, here's the thing. Natalie and Camila, that's such a relationship that stemmed back history and years. You know, they started off as friends doing the Making It to the Mansion episodes. And then BGC 13, their relationship went left and they got into it real bad. And ever since that season, all the talk on the Instagram has been, it's up. The years of beefing, the years of she don't want it with me, the years of just like arguments culminated, I think that's how you say that, it's a big word for me, but all those years of arguing, which led up to this moment on BADDIES. Now, although they did get into a fight and they had their altercation, all that somatic was done when they made up. And then it would have been different, let's just say, because like everybody positioned Camila to be the person that in Natalie. It'll be different if Camila came to the show and, you know, her and Natalie did get into it. And from there, it's a thing of, you know, I don't mess with you. I don't like her. And Natalie is maybe the leader of House A and Camila is the leader of House B. Follow me, okay? The whole season is a thing of how, you know, we got these 2 iconic BGC legends, right? In charge of these house with their own squad. And as much as they have smoke with each other, their mentees have smoke. So you know how ET is in house A and T is in house B. You know, they get into it, and it's just a thing of my girl is not backing out. And we get to see Camila in that, like, oh, what it would be like if she was in charge in that leader role. Then after a good my side versus your side season, we finally get to that last moment where they finally do have a sit down and be on a grown woman and be like, what are we arguing about? And then we gonna lay it out there like a conversation style, and they move past and they brush past, and we get to see that resolution of years and years of arguing that led to, you know, these disagreements, led to this season of seeing both sides and their respective side make up and finally resolve the matter. But you know, we got all that done within the first episode. What was Camila's storyline for the rest of the season? And not only did she go on this show, but everybody is expecting BGC8 Camila. And I told you, I said, this is a grown woman now. But everybody's expecting BGC Camila. And what she do, she go on a reunion and she get her ass beat. I'm not gonna say she got her ass beat per se, but it's just like, she just ain't do it how she would on BGC, and that's understandable. You're 37, not saying 37 is old, but it's like you have kids, you married, you're in a different hindsight. And then what she say afterwards, okay, so are we done? Because I have to go take care of my kids. I'm a real mother. I would have said the same stuff if I got my ass beat, to be honest. I just think at the end of the day, the show didn't do really much for Camila. Yeah, people like her because she's grown, and yeah, people like her because for the nostalgia factor, but other than that, it's like it didn't do nothing more, nothing less. So she says she's not coming back. She says she's done, and she's like, just remember I did this for y'all. No, girl, you did it for that chick. She's like, I don't know. But Camila, if you enjoyed it, I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. And kudos to you in life and them beautiful kids of yours. Let's talk about Rollie. I don't have much to say about Rollie because I did just do a whole deep dive on Rollie on my page, which you can check that out. But what I will say is Rollie is not returning for the next season. And she says she's not returning to the next season is because her stomach is literally all over the place due to that plastic surgery.
They just say that you're not gonna be on Baddies, correct me?
I'm not anymore. Not anymore. I was ready to piss some hoes off. I was ready to piss them bitches off. But no, not anymore. I'm not, I can't. Cause I gotta make sure that my body heals for the even next season. Oh, I'm coming full throttle. When I tell you full throttle, bitches ain't getting away from me. Y'all think that I'm mean now.
Look, y'all better enjoy y'all little break with our Rollie, the ones that
enjoy it! And it's a choice. Cause trust and believe me, my production team love me and I ain't going nowhere, bitch. Nowhere. But yes, I just definitely have to make sure that my stomach fully closes and heals. Fully closes and heals.
Now, I'm not gonna say much about her surgery. Look, let me tell you something. I can't say nothing on this channel. I talked about Rollie. I was like, I don't think it's safe for you to be eyes wide open while you're getting your surgery. Y'all was in the comment section. Well, actually, it is kind of safe for your I don't give a do whatever y'all want to do. Do whatever y'all want to do. We're not gonna talk about that. But in hindsight, Rollie's stomach is messed up. So that's all I'm gonna say. My hand's clear from it, okay? And it's with their goals, people. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. We're gonna have to come back to that. But Rollie says she's not returning to the next season. Now, some people, I think Ahna said the real reason is because of that potential that's going around. They just don't really care for Rollie no more. But Rollie is not returning. What do you feel about that? But I feel like as far as Rollie this season, you know, I did say in WB turn she had a heel turn, but they said at the reunion she turned face. I don't know. But Rollie, maybe it's just time to take a step back, take a break, and hopefully in this break, they'll finally air this show. But you're still gonna see her on Bad vs. Wild, so she'll be all right. Oh, who else is on the show? Oh, Scotty. I wanna talk about Scotty. Scotty, let's just call it what it is. Scotty, you're not a fighter. I be so sick of these girls on this show that be trying to act like they're fighters. Y'all not fighters, and that's okay. That's just not true. And you wanna know why I say that? Scotty reminds me of a girl that just get lost in the shuffle. You get lost in the shuffle just trying to find a community, just trying to find a group of girls that will accept you. Like, I don't really know what her home life or family life is like before this, but I feel like Scotty's personality can easily be manufactured depending on who she's around. Had Scotty been on something like Love is Blind, or not Love is Blind, what's that show? Too Hot to Handle, or on Big Brother, so we probably would have saw her in a different light, but she's in hell. She's with Zeus and them, so she has to be a fighter. She has to be like, oh, I'm about it. But Scotty, that's just not true. And we saw that in the first scene with you versus Ahna. Ahna was kind of getting up with you. You're just a shit talker, and that's okay. And I'm not saying it to try to call you a weak woman. I'm just saying you have to know your lane. Scotty is just a fitness girl. She just likes to work out. That's her. Scotty vibe is like the real world. That's just her. But Scotty then ended up in this area where she's sleeping with a married man. And you know, I said, when Ahna remember in the reunion when she said me and Scotty been around each other and it was either gonna be Scotty or Ahna that came there on Baddie South?
We met through Natalie. We were around each other. At the time, it wasn't called, I guess, it wasn't called replacement or something, but it was either me or her to come in. She came in, she got the spot, congratulations. This is not what I'm talking about. You wasn't disrespectful then. Oh my God, you
I said, there you go. I said, there you go. It's always something brewing. It's always more that meets the eye with these girls and their altercations. Because I'm just like, you just not, They've been all together. They've been taking turns sleeping with their married man. But anyways, like I was saying, yeah, Scotty, you're not a fight. I feel like if this was off camera and you were to have an issue with somebody or something was to happen, I think you just the type to be like, hey, like, I really ain't mean it like that. Like, you know, we really good. Like, it's no shade. Like, I'm just trying to vibe. I'm trying to have a good time. Like, but that situation with T, when they was outside and they was going back and forth and T was like, what, you gonna hit me? And Scotty,
My time is not, you gonna hit me, bitch. You gonna hit me. 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 Yes, because why? Stop. Charles, I was running up on you. Are you gonna hit me? She looks scared.
Girl, if you gonna hit the girl, you gonna hit the girl. It shouldn't be no Even that second round when they was fighting, now you did get up with T, because T is not a fighter. Yeah, I'm gonna get into T. But it's one of those things, we've been cash talking, all this stuff. You know, I'm not a fighter myself, but I do know enough. If we finna get into it, we finna get into it. If you done threw water, if you done said all this stuff, we've been all scrapping around. If this person just sneaked me, it's no, I don't wanna fight. We finna just go.
Come here. Watch your tail. Hit that. Watch your tail.
Where's the talent?
Come here. You just hit me. No, I ain't running up on shit. Come here. Come here.
Both of y'all sitting there like this is the last chair in musical chairs. Y'all not fighters. Y'all just trying to fit into a certain aesthetic.
Now, whoever took this photo, like, that's crazy because this literally look like something you would see in like a history book. But I feel like we literally like witnessed two quiet girls or two girls in school who was really friends and they done got into it and all the school them rallied around them saying fight, 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 fight. And they really not fighters, but they got a crowd now.
Scotty, you're a fitness coach, but unfortunately you took the cheat codes to fame. So now you just gotta fight and suck it up on baddies, and literally. And T had said something like Scotty and Liam had got into it before their little limousine altercation, and that's why it was so awkward.
I don't gotta start with no, let's start there. I walk in the house and Scotty's crying in the corner, and I'm like, are you okay, what's wrong? She was like, I had to unfollow you on Instagram. Lemmy's mad at me. I said, oh, okay. That's weird, you have to unfollow me because of a. She was like, yeah, we can't be friends. I was like, that's lame. So, Lemmy calls me, and I tell him what she says. I'm like, yeah, she said she can't with me because you saying whatever you was telling her, like she can't with me. And he was like, what? And so, he puts her on the phone on the three-way, and he's like, bitch, you're a scammer, you're a liar, all this stuff. I was just on the phone quiet, like, okay. And she was like, T, why would you tell him? And I was like, why would I tell him what? Why would I tell him that he said that he couldn't with me? Y'all being, what's this messy storyline? What is this? But y'all don't see that on camera. And then on camera, what happens? Oh, she telling me to calm down after we just had this three-way phone conversation.
I was like, okay. Don't ask me to come over there and try to save you, because I'm not. Oh, calm down now. No, I'm not. Don't tell me to calm down, Scotty. But don't yell at me. No, I'm not yelling at you. Yes, you are. No, I am. Oh, don't yell. No, I'm yelling. Well, stop yelling. I'm already yelling. What are you going to do? Nothing. Exactly. What do you mean? Exactly. I'm yelling. Now, don't tell me to calm down. I'm talking about something I'm passionate about. Okay, but so shut up. No. Shut up. No. You don't have to yell. I'm yelling, though. Let her go. Let her talk. Okay, whatever.
I see, there you go. That's why T was like, stop talking to me, because I just saw some weird stuff. But it's always something that go deep with this. But Scotty, if you like it, I love it.
Now, Scotty, you held your own when it came to that fight with you and Natalie. But you know what I peeped in that fight? Guess who the first person running in to break it up? And you know he don't never run to break him no fight. But I bet he got on his security and ran in and broke it up. Chill.
While we at it, let's talk about T. T, you are another one of them girls. I was like, you know, how did she get on the show? Because I ain't see T in nobody's line. I ain't see T in nobody's audition. We don't know nothing about T, but here she is on the show. And the only thing we have to go off of is this weird clip of you in Young Miami.
Rolling Loud LA 2023, and I'm here with
City Girls. The City Girls.
y'all know what it is. How you feeling? Where you know me from?
I don't know.
You don't remember? We went on, where did we go? We went on a trip. You remember where we went? No, it was like a group of us. I can't remember.
I know you. That's where I know you from. I know.
Where? You remember now? Oh, okay. All right. Well, now we're here. Girl, that was not what I was trying to talk about. Did you know it was the
And we know how, and we kind of know how the correlations between Diddy and Young Miami and Zeus and Liam, and now those are just speculation. You can check that out on my page. But T, I don't think it was a bad chicken and like that. Like, your humor is not for me. I think your humor is more so for people like younger without a frontal lobe. That's just like that, I farted type of humor. Like, that's more so for them.
I don't need this. Come out. Y'all ain't shit. I've been doing this. Hi, my name's T. Need none of you hoes. You guys are haters.
But I don't think you're a bad person. Like, you know, we could kick it or whatever. And I do think you held your own in that whole ET situation. You know, you was like, I'm sick, and they was looking at you sideways because like it's a sting of work. So I do think you held your own. But I think it's just you're not a fighter yourself. What is T? She was a comedian. She's trying to do music and stuff like that. Pretty girl, very beautiful girl. But I just don't think she's a fighter like that. I think she's another girl that just got lost in the shuffle. Basically, what I would say about Scotty, I would say about T as well. You got lost in the shuffle, but I don't think she's a dumb girl. She's smart. She's a very smart girl. I'm telling you this now. You remind me of them people I play dumb because I feel like that's what people want to see. But I saw some videos of you, T, where you just speak so much conviction when you're not trying to do that whole, yeah, and then she came up to me and I was like, what's up? And they was mad at me. You know, everybody on it's the eyes. They always have this zoned out look. Yeah, like, and then I was like, what's up? Because I'm a baddie and we'll take a shot. So you want to get down with me? I'll get down with you like, what's up?
But I'm here to really let y'all know what a real baddie is, okay? Because a real baddie gets down on her money. A real baddie gets down when it's time for it. You stand up for your stuff. You don't let nobody punk you. I didn't let it happen. And y'all mad that everybody realizes that. Y'all mad that everybody realizes that I'm a real bitch. Actually, I'm a real baddie. Actually, I'm a real bad bitch.
Like they all do like that. Well, you not talking like that and you actually have a conversation. You're a very smart girl. So hopefully you learn from this. Is she pregnant? I think she might be pregnant. T, I hope you enjoyed your first season of Baddies, but y'all want to see T again. Who else? Ahna's another of them girls just like, how'd you get on the show? All you did was sing. If that's the case, my girl from I Put Your Picture on the Mirror.
I put your picture on my mirror. Start to blush when somebody says your name. Next. And my stomach is a pain.
She should have got on the show, but now we're seeing other stuff like, you know, you've been around for a minute and you've been posted up with the CEO and they saying y'all been sleeping together.
Cause I don't feel like it's real, like look real.
And Stunna girl done kind of clocked that T too. That's why she came up and tried to approach you and you ain't come outside.
No. Maybe so. She said, pull up to the Zeus building, I'm here. Alright, that looks like she ain't coming down. Stunna won't pull up to what? I'm here. Nobody's coming downstairs. Stunna won't pull up to the what? I'm at their building.
Hello?
Hello, where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at? I'm at the Zeus building. Where you at?
Come to the Zeus building.
I'm here. I'm in the office. I'm in the lobby. I'm in the lobby. Come downstairs.
But Ahna, I think you started off the season kind of likable. I think the fans kind of switched up on you with that whole Smiley situation because they felt like you was bullying her. I'm not gonna lie, that video was kind of funny when you was like, I'm trying to feel for, but I don't give a
Trying to act like I'm really worried, but I don't give a f. I'm really getting tired of Suki trying to come be Captain Save a Hoe. I know you Captain of the Hoes, but we not Captain Save a Hoe. And bitch, you a fake Muslim. You suck mad dick. You're not holy. You suck mad dick. You're a thot.
But Ahna, you one of them girls, you a small girl, but you got heart. Like, every situation that happened, you stood 10 toes down. But I'll just probably tell you the same stuff I told Scotty and T. Be careful, because trying to get them cheat codes to fame, it always come with a price. Something is always due. I think she's a beautiful girl, but you gotta be cautious. And let's talk about DJ Scott for a second, too. I don't have much to say about DJ Scott. What I will say is, DJ Scott, you're not a fighter.
All right. Oh, you like kicking, right?
Yeah, I do.
Bitch, you pick. Let's go.
And you know, DJ Scott, I spoke so highly of you last season. I was like, you know, Scott is one of my favorites. You know, she's so like, you know, like, yeah, girl, like, yeah, like she's not trying to do too much and let that Zeus bug in your ear. Now you trying to prove your point to be a fighter, but you're not a fighter either. You let Ahna tear you up every which way. Like, girl, y'all not fighters. It's okay. Just be yourself. You are the DJ. This is your time to be the DJ, and you messing up the equipment. Now, I will say that was messed up. The whole internet saying it was a man thing. I don't think you should call any woman a man. You know, that's like coming for that womanhood. That's messed up.
I gotta understand, I've been going through a lot this week. They tried to call me a man all week, said I had a dick all fucking week. Like, I'm not a whole mother. That shit hurt.
And it's one of those things, it really like shocked me how gullible the internet could be, because I'm like, y'all couldn't have thought that girl was actually, I mean, she has a child. Like, she has a whole child. And the clip that went out, like, you could literally see, like, when I saw it on my TV, you could clearly see it's a dress that's flopping down. And the fact that not only did the video go viral, that's not the thing, but the fact that people just easily was like, yeah, I knew she was a man. Yeah, she's a man. That's why the girls online cry. Like, come on now. That is, like, come on now. Any woman would feel like that. Like, you don't call no woman no man. Like, that's too far. But Sky, you look beautiful at the reunion. I'm scared of you.
Then she out here taking pictures with Northwest, which that didn't surprise me. Sky, you know, she has a history of being around a lot of these celebrities, from the Kardashians to West, French Montana. So I wasn't shocked by that. It was when I saw North with Smiley. I was like, yeah, what is going on?
All right, let's talk about Tesehki. Now, Tesehki is one of them girls. She has become a fan favorite this season, because simply for the fact, like, she didn't swing on Vicky when Chrisean said swing on her. She was like, she's fragile. And then the way she handled, what was their name? Marsh and Janet.
Let me teach you, baby. Let me teach you.
But Tesehki, you became one of the fan favorites. I will say be careful with your association with Natalie, because I understand like you're not cool with your sister, and which I do want to do a video on that. Just let me know if y'all want that. I understand you're not cool with your sister, and I feel like it's a lot more that go into that, but just be careful. Be careful being cool with Natalie. Like, I see you out and about, and you at the basketball game. That's why ET was mad. You at the basketball game with Natalie, and just earlier in the season, you was like, you gonna tap her, you gonna get her all at the auditions. That's what you was beefing with. But I understand y'all be on y'all grown woman and y'all make up. I see you on live, and you know you starting to link up with all of Chrisean ops. Be careful. These fans are fickle. But I think they're trying to introduce her as the new Chrisean. You know, Chrisean is done with Zeus. She's done with the network. She done called it now. We'll see, but I'm gonna save all my other thoughts for when I do that video on her. Let's talk about Suki and Sapphire. I'm gonna talk about them both together, because I feel like my thoughts are gonna mirror them. Sapphire, when it comes to Sapphire, I got your card. I got your number. I got your whole card. Bad. Because let me tell you this, you only wanted to defend Suki just to prove to Suki that you're a good friend, but you didn't have that energy when it was presented to you. Like, honestly, I didn't understand why Suki was on the show. I was like, you know, Suki, ain't you supposed to be at the height of your career? You know, you're doing songs with Sexy Red and stuff. Why are you going on Baddies? Especially when you was the main one talking about some, I don't understand Baddies. I don't know what they do.
Show, the Baddies Unlimited. What's the Baddies show called?
The Baddies West Audition.
The Baddies Audition.
Yeah.
So with the Baddies West, whatever y'all got going on, I wish y'all the best with Zeus Network. It's a lot going on. Y'all got Tommy fighting Natalie and all these fighting every day, and they talking about they get to a bag, and all I see is them in the sprinter every day. Like, where the is the bag? Like, I'm not even playing. Like, y'all.
What is wrong with you?
But you popped up on the show. You said the only reason they would put Sapphire on the show if you go on the show. Y'all come on the show. Y'all trying to defend Mariah Lynn and get her chain back.
Go get your fucking chain.
Then, you know, it's a switch up on Mariah Lynn. But when that whole situation happened with Rollie and Suki and they was fighting, and ET threw that water. Sapphire, I'm put you like this. For the most part, I get why you was a little reserved, okay? Because you are building bonds with these people. You done became cool with some of these people. Everybody's friendship dynamic is different. I know if me and mine, on a rare occasion, if I am fighting, but if I am gonna fight and gotta get it up with you youngins, my thing is this. Everybody back up, okay? Everybody get out the way. It's just me and you. Come on, let's just get it. I'm gonna get my little 3 licks in and just make sure I don't get dog walk, and just make sure nobody jump in. That's it. Now, if somebody jump in, all bets are off.
My voice went out as I was trying to say that, but some people just believe in just keep it one-on-one. I don't need everybody to jump in. I don't need this to be a big ordeal. Now, if someone do jump in, all bets are off. But if I'm fighting, not me, but you know, if I'm fighting and you my friend, y'all just make sure we just keep this a good, safe fight, one-on-one, and just make sure we get it up. Don't, you know, that's just how some people think.
Everybody's friendship dynamic is different, but I think with yours and Suki, y'all have a dynamic where it's just like, if one swing, I swing. But you didn't want to because you liked ET at the time. You liked Rollie at the time. You was being cool with them. You was just trying to figure out what was going. You was right. That was the devil.
I feel like that wasn't my best friend that night. It was the devil.
I know a lot of people took that joke and ran. She was 100% correct. That was the devil. Because it's nothing but this demonic fight energy out there. That's the same night when Natalie and Scotty fight. But that's the energy is in the air. When one person fight, what you want to do? You want to fight. So you weren't tripping in that aspect. But I noticed the only reason you wanted to fight Mariah Lynn after that is because you want to prove to Suki, I'm a good friend. The only reason you want to get it up with ET afterwards to prove to Suki, hey, I got your back. When it's too late now, you know, and then you got your ass beat by ET. ET was wearing you out. And my friend, I keep saying, get her again, friend. And I don't think I'm getting... You just gotta chalk it up for what that is. So Sapphire is just one of the things I think they pulled your whole card because you really didn't have an issue with these girls for real. You just want to prove to Suki I could be your friend, and that's what it is. But they said they still cool with that, but that was one of them things. Oh, okay. Oh, Biggie. I forgot to talk about Biggie. Biggie! I think Biggie had a cool season, but you know what? I might be by myself when I said it, but Biggie just remind me of them girls. She want to pull that bully card out, and she wants to pull out, y'all was picking on me, but let's just say if the world's for... If Biggie was in a scenery where she's the fan favorite or she's like, you know, able to talk down, also I guarantee she's going to. Because I've seen it, like when she was like, I don't know why Mariah was looking at me, I don't owe her something. Girl, that's the first time this whole season you'd have finally felt a sense of like empowerment. That's the first time you'd have finally felt a sense of like, oh, they on my side, or something like that. I don't know, you just gotta watch people. I'm not saying Biggie's a bad person. I just feel like if the opportunity present herself to get the big hit, she's gonna have the big hit, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I think Biggie had a good season. I don't have much to say.
But Biggie is another one. Like, stop asking that girl is a man. That girl is not no man. Like, I feel like the man jokes are very corny.
Last but not least, let's talk about E.T. I'm not gonna lie, this whole reunion was the E.T. show. Unfortunately, y'all kind of did make that girl the star of this season because she got so much hate and she got so much backlash, in which I did a separate video on E.T. But can I say something? I'm gonna whisper. I don't dislike E.T. I'm gonna just be honest with you because, mind you, granted, she did do too much in certain aspects because she shouldn't just run up on T because T is looking at you.
Go ahead, come on. You're staring at me. You what is wrong with you? I was talking to Rollie. But you started staring at her like the death stare. Like she looking at me.
You came through here and you was trying to prove a point and you was trying to prove like I'm the baddest. You was trying to prove I can do this, that, and the third. But honestly speaking, like where does the moral compass come at play when you're watching Zeus? Honestly speaking, and I think of Zeus Network, I think you're in hell. This is hell. What did you expect? Granted, she was wrong in that situation and she was wrong for trying to be a bully in certain instances, but I really can't tell you what she's done differently than how these other girls have moved. All these girls have ran up on each other. All these girls that threw water on each other. All these girls been fighting the whole season.
Even last season on Baddies was the whole reason why Chrisean and Lo fought. Chrisean felt like Lo was coming at her sideways when they were speaking, and now Chrisean just hit her out the blue for no reason, and she was praised for that. So it's like, when do we choose when it is okay, when it's not okay to just run up on each other? All these girls do the same stuff.
You could say that she switched up and she's corny and she expected a way that you didn't expect, but that's why I said beggars can't be choosers, because y'all begged for this girl to be on the show, and she really didn't have a personality from Now That's TV. The only personality that she had was from fighting, and she go on a show fighting and a show that promotes fighting and the glorification of being a baddie. I just don't know what, I don't know what to tell you. And yeah, a lot of people was living for the moment when her and Tesehki fought and Tesehki was beating her up. And she did get whooped, but hey, she kept going back for more. She held her own, and then she was tearing up Sapphire. She fought Ahna, and then she ran up on Natalie. I just don't think she did anything any differently than any of the girls on that show did. She's definitely not coming back because she leaked all the. Now, I will say this, E.T., do you remember when I said a long time ago, don't go on this show? Because I said this is going to happen. You remember me saying they are going to switch up on that girl, and they're just going to use her until they can, and when they're done with her, they're just going to drop her like a bad habit. But Scarface, I ain't gonna lie, she pissed me off because she got to, we made up. We talked about it last year. I deserve this. I need this girl. Stunna. Let me tell you something, Miss Scar. If you're gonna be teary-eyed, if you're gonna be crying for something, do it for people that it's worth doing it over. Don't you ever cry or beg, because it felt like begging. Don't you ever cry or beg to be on Zeus Network over a ticket, because you just showed them your hand. You just showed them they have the power over you. In that moment, Zeus realized that they had the power, because look what you was willing to subject yourself to. And they really gonna toy you because you were Now That's TV girl, and that is their competition. Even though they don't want it now, that is their competition. And Now That's TV world, from the clips and stuff I seen, you seem very strong, secure within yourself. Always keep that energy around you. Don't you ever crumble, or don't ever let people who clearly don't like you, don't ever put them in a position to have so much push and pull or trajectory in your future. What I'm saying is you are Scarface. People already know you. You already have a unique face. People always tweet about you. When they say you got hands or whatever, I'm not talking about that. You already have a certain platform. You already have what you need to grab. And you already getting pushed from what I'm seeing on the already network, Now That's TV. So every day you need to remember that and walk with your head held high and resonate with them words that you said earlier in the audition. You said you are a star and somebody's gonna recognize that. And if Zeus Network don't see that, if Zeus Network don't feel it, that is okay. It is not the end all be all, because you still have a backup plan. You still have stuff that you can go back into. But don't let nobody embarrass you. It may not have been embarrassing for you, but for me, it looked like they was trying to toy with you. you. These girls already don't like you. And they saying, we can go jump her, we can go beat her up. You are Scarface from what they be saying from Now That's TV. That was the key to really being your, I don't get no energy. You already got your platform. You already got the followers. You already got this, like, don't let these people play with you. You know, stand up, keep your head held high, and be like, it is what it is. But I'm not begging for no spot with people who already don't like. That's a setup. I don't know, sorry about that little ring, but that had pissed me off. I'm like, no, I know this ain't the same Scarface that y'all be talking about all the time. Once they saw this investment was not working off with E.T., it was bye-bye. That's why she ran up on that. She could sense that. I don't even think she's cool with any of them girls like Rollie and them. But do I think she should be getting this whole villain edit? No. She's coming from Now That's TV where all they do is fight and say crazy stuff. I don't know. That's not to defend her. It's just like, I don't know what people expect. I do want to point out, I did notice that when Young and Janisha was bucking up a little bit. Don't try to call her Natalie. You was doing it.
When?
You said in the confessional.
You did, Natalie.
Roll it back since we rolling everything.
Girl, let's talk about what you was doing with your husband on them bed sheets with Bad and Bougie. But as a whole, Baddies East, oh my gosh. I think one of the reasons why it flopped, it took too long. The girls was never in the same house. House A and House B just two. And you notice with House A was with Scotty, Rollie, and E.T. and them, and Natalie. They had no person. The only thing they had going was they just had to feed off of each other when it comes to just the drama and just talking about the mess. House B could just vibe. They had fun. It was a good time. It's just personality different. You could tell the people who was insecure and who was not secure. I think Baddies East flopped because they thought it was a quantity over a quality. They thought putting all these girls on here and making it last this long was gonna produce a good season. And it just didn't. All we saw was just traumatic experiences and fighting. And now, they're about to do it all again with Baddies Caribbean. Now, what I will say with this, be careful. I feel like that's been the thing this whole video because it's so funny to me because like every year there is an audition. It seems like it's more people DMing me after the audition talking about some, friend, look at what they did to us. This is what they did, like just venting. And I'm like, am I like the principal? And it's like, I tell y'all every year, and I'm gonna tell y'all again this year, going onto a show like this, going onto that platform, it's gonna come with a lot. And you have to be ready, and you have to be mindful, and you have to be cautious about that, okay? These audition specials, if you're willing to go down there and fight for a ticket.
Everybody's silent. Bow your heads. We're gonna pray to the baddie gods. Dear baddie gods, everybody look to your neighbor and slap the shit out of that.
As you're seeing, they already have the cast pretty much 99% ready to go. If you're willing to go down there and still fight and still show out for these cameras, for them, it's not even 15 minutes of fame, for them 15 seconds of fame, if you're willing to jeopardize your peace to go for 3 weeks, you know, for a couple shots, for a couple parties and a quick bath, if you're willing to do that, hey, by all means do it. Just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say with that. Yeah, man, just be careful, be cautious, and just know what you're getting yourself into. Go on there and be like, oh, it's been unfair practices, because that's what everybody been saying. Go on there talking about it was horrible, they treated us like trash, that's what everybody been saying. At this point, y'all know what you're getting yourself into, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And that is all I have for this Baddies East recap. Will I be recapping Baddies Caribbean? I'll probably do the same format like this, you know, maybe do a little video here and there and just say my full recap. Or at the end of this video, when it comes to this Baddies East portion of my YouTube channel, I think it's about 2 more videos that I really want to do that a lot of y'all have been requested, and after that we're gonna just talk about some other stuff. I've been so busy lately with so much, I got so much on my plate, not in like a bad way, but just doing so much stuff, so that's probably why y'all see videos less, but that's okay. We're gonna get our Zoom, we're gonna keep going, it's a blessing. And what did you all think about Baddies? How did you guys like it? Are y'all gonna be tuned in for Baddies Caribbean? Are you excited? Put all your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!